Hey there, welcome to LSAT Demon Daily. I'm Josh Mansfield, a teacher with the Demon, and with me is Nathan Fox, one of the founders of LSATdemon.com and the weekly podcast, Thinking LSAT. Nate, today we're graced by LeBron, who's writing in, wants to ask about demon tutoring.
Dear Demon Team, I've been struggling lately with the logical reasoning section. I had been consistently scoring around -4 per section, but recently that's slipped to -8 and even -12 today. It's been discouraging, especially since I had worked my way up from a cold diagnostic of 141 to scoring in the 160 to 165 range over my last 10 practice tests. Given the recent decline, I'm seriously considered switching from my current tutor to the Demon. I'm committed to improving, but I feel stuck and uncertain about being ready for the August test at this point. Also, I want to say I really enjoy the podcast. It's been a huge motivator and a big reason I'm thinking of making the switch. Best regards, LeBron. I should point out that the registration deadline for August is June 26th. And so if LeBron's not sure whether he wants to take the test or not, you got until Thursday, June 26th to decide. You can switch from your August test to the September test for free, as long as you do it before Thursday, June 26th. Consistently -4 per section on LR, but then you got a -12 today? Damn. Without further information, it's hard for me to know what's going on. It's not, you're working with a tutor. I guess I'd be curious what your tutor said about that, but that's a lot of mistakes, and it's a lot more mistakes than you had previously been consistently making. So it sounds to me like you probably tried to do too much. My guess is that you finished the section and you really have no business finishing the section. Like, even if you're scoring 165 consistently, that's still not sufficient, like, to be finishing the section. You have no business finishing the section if you're in the mid 160s. There's a lot you understand if you're in the mid 160s, but there's also a lot you don't understand if you're in the mid 160s. Like, missing 4 per section means that there's probably 8 you don't really understand, and you're getting kind of lucky on 4 of them, but there's 4 of them that you're getting a little unlucky on, and you miss those. But there's, that's 8 out of 25 on the section that you don't really understand. So there's just a lot that you're reading and not understanding. My guess is that you're probably just not going to be ready to get your true potential on the August test, and you should probably kick that can down the road to September or beyond.
Nate, this is a question that I get from students occasionally who kind of mix and match. And this actually was one of probably 2 or 3 emails who talk about kind of utilizing demon resources as well as other resources. And the concern that I always have with that idea is that the demon method, if you want to call it that, is a kind of a cohesive philosophy about the LSAT, right?
Yeah.
It's hard to say confidently in one sentence that the LSAT is easy and then diagram and take notes on everything.
Yeah.
It's hard to say, hey, solve one question at a time when you're employing tricks like skimming the passage to save time.
Or reading the question first and deciding that you're not going to do any parallel reasoning questions because you think those take longer and you're trying to finish the section. But then meanwhile, you're also listening to the Thinking LSAT podcast or the LSAT Demon Daily podcast and trying to take my advice. Yeah, my advice would be fire your current tutor, always. And that doesn't necessarily mean replace it with a demon tutor.
That's the other point.
Josh went and looked at our course calendar for this week. We have 33 live classes this week at LSAT Demon if you have a live subscription. And if you have a premium subscription, you can watch the recordings of all 33 of those classes. For the cost of 1 tutoring session or 2 tutoring sessions, you could have a whole month of 33 classes per week. And you could come talk to me. You could go talk to Ben. You could go talk to Josh. You could talk to all of our other amazing teachers. You could use the ask button. You could watch our videos. You could use our written explanations. I mean, there's like so many ways that you could get our brand of help. And it would be cheaper than the one-on-one tutoring that you're currently doing.
That is often, I'll have students who come and say, I need tutoring. And it's like, have you started with the classes?
Yeah.
Have you started coming and asking me questions in a class where you can have 4 of them per week. And it's amazing. So LeBron, that would be my answer. My answer would be getting 12 wrong probably is not something that you would consider terribly acceptable, right? In terms of your goal score. I'm sure that was pretty discouraging. And the fact that it slipped and it's -8 to -12 probably means you're pretty discouraged. You say it's been discouraging. Come try Premium or Live and come to our classes for a month and see what the idea could really mean if the LSAT is easy.
Do it for a month. Push your August test to September, and then keep an eye on the September test registration deadline. It'll probably be like late July.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can decide to take it in September or kick it down the road again. But it'll give you a month to come talk to all of us and try to sort out your issues. I mean, you need to thoroughly review all of your mistakes. You need to understand exactly why the wrong answer is wrong and exactly why the right answer is right. And I think that, I mean, we have a pretty damn good track record of helping people start to see how easy the test actually is. We're confident enough that the LSAT is easy that we wrote a book called The LSAT is Easy. And I think that's a different message from the message you're going to get from whatever other sources you've been using. So, yeah, it's unfortunate that people just waste thousands of dollars on private tutoring. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Thousands of dollars.
Or
getting
like
one-on-one help from people who maybe they're not really maybe an expert.
Prep programs that are literally 5 figures to sign up.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, so
right?
Our most expensive plan is $295 for a month. And that's going to give you 100 classes plus everything else that the Demon offers.
A free live 15-minute coaching that you get included, access to admissions help once you get your LSAT score. I mean, just a lot of amazing things. LeBron, 160 to 165. Like, it sounds like you are doing well. Let us come and let us show you how easy the LSAT can be and see if we can't get that up in those 170s.
Yeah. Cold diagnostic of 141 is not bad. And it does sound like you've gotten, you made some progress, but now for some reason, I don't know what you're doing wrong. I think you might think that, to get to 170, I have to finish. And that's what's really keeping you from staying consistently in the 160s. And ironically, it's actually keeping you from getting to 170 because all you have to do to get to 170 is get to perfect accuracy. If you had perfect accuracy and you only did 22 questions per section, you're already at 170.
Yep.
And that's probably not the story that you're hearing from your tutor, unfortunately. So yeah, save some money. Come give us a shot for 1 month. Come talk to me. Let me know how it's going. Appreciate you reaching out, LeBron.
Email daily at lsatdemon.com if you'd like to ask us a question or share some LSAT or law school admissions news. Thanks for listening.